Thank you.
Okay, so just to go over the benefits of using Zoom or Loom, sorry, which is kind of like Zoom, is it's a great teaching communicator between you and your clients. And it's a great way if you are creating a course. I use it a lot to create videos of how to do what they need to do so that I can then just put them straight into my course. I just send them a messenger link in Messenger, which is my preference of communicating with my clients. It's visual, takes less time than typing questions in, especially if it's a complex question or answer, and avoids that email war back and forth, which is just words. Okay, so it's very visual.
And Sherry, could you do also instead of specific just to, because I was just thinking, instead of just specific to clients, also have some general ones. So if someone asks you a similar question all the time, you can just say, here's the link to Loom, how to perhaps log into the membership or how to do something like that. So you could do something like that as well, couldn't you, where you have your general ones handy?
Yes, definitely. Now, with the free version, you only get 25 videos. So what you do is you create that Loom. I then copy that link and upload it into my website, into my my online course for my clients. So because I don't want to pay, I'm a spending planner. I help people, spend their money as smart as possible. So as a business owner, I teach that as well. That you could penny your way into poverty as a business owner with all the different things that you can pay for.
Yeah.
So if you can do any of the free versions, that's what I do. And so with Loom, I use the free version. They used to have where it was a 10-minute, you could record a thing for 10 minutes and you had 100 videos, but now I think they've changed it down to you can have 25 videos on your account and they're only 5 minutes each. So, I mean, eventually they may start charging. If so, there are other platforms and I'll just find another free one. But at this point, Loom is good. But yes, I create. And so when I create something for a client, if they have a question, I'll, go on Loom and I'm sharing the screen. I'm going into their spending plan and answering their question. It will email me to let me know that they've watched it. I'll keep it there for a week or two, but then I delete it because I'm not going to pay a membership once they've watched it. They're not going to watch it again. So it's like, watch it, and then I just delete that video. It gives me more availability to have other videos on there. So I'll just show you.
And Sherry, of course, the clients, I think if I remember right, I've downloaded, so when my girl sent them to me, I've downloaded them. So I still have them, don't I, as the client? It's just you are
not necessarily,
not
because
necessarily.
It's taking you to their website, to their account. It's a link to their account. So yes, if they delete that, then you won't have access to that anymore.
Okay.
So what you can do is in your own Loom account, you can actually screen record that.
Okay.
Or just get it on your phone and record it on your phone, and then you have the hard copy. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to sign into my account. Now okay, and so you can even do your branding, and well, not branding. I mean, my logo is my logo. And so, yeah, it's quite simple. So as you can see up here, 12, I've used 12 out of the 25 videos. And I just keep an eye on that and just delete things. I just start deleting them once it's saying I'm getting close. I'll go in and say, oh yeah, they've watched this, and I'll just delete them. And so here's all the videos I've just done recently. Like I had some IT problems, and so I used it to send to my IT guy. Hey, this is the problem. Rather than sitting and trying to technically explain what was happening.
Yeah.
So quick, just get on here and show the screen, say, this error come up, what does that mean? And send it to him. And so these are ones. Now I can put them in folders. So I'm just going to show you that. I'm just going to take a few that I've done recently. And so you click that. And I have a folder up above called Spending Plan Course. So I'm going to just move it to the Spending Plan Course. And so it's nice to keep them itemized. When it allowed me a lot more videos, I would actually have a folder per client so that I could keep them in there. But because they've decreased that, I basically just keep them there for a week or two for the clients, and then I delete them off. And so there's my folder. And why are you stuck? Refresh, see what's happening. Fingers crossed my hotspot keeps working, and even double cross if I get my power back.
You were saying you did your course recordings through Loom. So how did you save it? Did you save it?
Download it.
In Loom?
That's true. You can download it. So if I have a here, if I open up this, okay, here's the video. So once you do the video, it will you just put in what it is.
Mm-hmm.
If you go up to these three dots, you can actually download it. So you download it onto your computer, and then it's actually on your computer.
So you could do those frequently asked questions that Chantal was asking about, and just do a bunch of those.
Yeah, exactly. And just download it, get it on your computer, that video, it takes it off Loom, and then you can upload that to your website or to your online course.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the way you do it, you can get in Chrome a extension where you can just, and in fact, that's probably it, but let me test it. They're having a problem with the Chrome extension, and so it doesn't work via that, but I'll try it. Maybe they fixed it. But you would basically go into your, if you want to get the screen up that you want to record, you just press that, and it brings this up. You have the option to just share your screen only, your screen and camera. And if you do your camera, in the bottom left-hand corner is a circle with you in it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can move that circle anywhere on the screen if it's in. Sorry. Okay. Hold on, I'm just going to get out of that. Okay, so let me just, so yeah, generally there's a Chrome extension. You just click that. That's the Loom icon. You just click it. You can do screen only. And there's times when, hey, I need to make a video, and hey, I'm in my pajamas and everything. I don't want anyone to see me. I just want to get the information. So you can turn off the camera, or it can just display your, in that little, in the bottom, it can just display your logo if you want it to. And you can see how long it has. You only have 5 minutes, so you'll see it kind of counting down for that 5 minutes. Okay, so at the moment, because the extension isn't working too well, then basically I just go into the app, which I've downloaded on my computer, free, and I go into Loom. And hopefully it will do it since I'm actually on another video call, which I'm thinking it may not. Okay. In fact, it may not, because I'm actually on a call right now using the camera. Let me just try it again. If not, I'll just search on the web. I'll get a screenshot on the web or the internet of what it looks like. Okay, I might just do that. I'll just go Loom and see if I can get some images. And so once you record it, you can edit it. I haven't really done a lot of the editing in it. I do actually have a separate video. Oh, okay, not that kind of Loom. Okay, Loom screen recorder. Yeah, because usually when I'm doing it, my clients, I'm not doing double takes. I mean, it's like I'm just sending it to them. If it's for my course, then I might put it into my other software and edit it, but you can edit it within Loom as well. So I'll just show you this picture. Yeah, so it's basically going to come up like this, where you can say what you're going to show. You know, if you want just screen, just that. And so basically you're just sharing your desktop, and you'll see these things, see on the left hand here. Red it means it's recording, and when you're done, you just you stop it, and it then saves that, and then you just give it a name like you saw before. You just name the video, and then it just stores it in your little folder. It stores it on your little site, and then you can download it to actually get it off Loom. Then you can delete it off your computer if it's something that you want to keep.
Can you transition easily between sharing your screen and just having yourself show?
Yes, I think you can. Yes, yes, yeah. And that's quite effective. I don't know who I was talking to this week. That's quite effective to pop in and pop out, because,
Yes.
and I think it was maybe Karen that was talking about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How would you do that?
Well, in that little bottom left where it says that you're recording and your photo, you can actually just X out your the camera.
Oh, okay.
So I think you can just change back and forth. So yeah, but that's what.
Sherry, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, my internet's lagging a bit. I apologize. So why would you use, like for you, why would you use Loom over Zoom? It seems like it's a lot more basic, like it's more user-friendly. Would that be a good way to put it?
Okay. Yeah. Well, the difference between Loom and Zoom is Loom, you're not doing any lives with them. It's all pre-recorded.
Yep.
Zoom,
Gotcha.
you're actually doing a live. Now, yes, you can.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
In Zoom, you can do that and just have a meeting with yourself and do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes a lot longer for it to save, I find. And it saves it. Yeah, it's just a lot more, I find, fiddly. And then you have to find it on your computer, which file do you have all your Zoom videos or your Zoom files, where this, it's all within the one little app, and it's actually designed for that. So yeah, the difference is Zoom, you're actually having a live with them. So yeah, anytime my client says, and if they have time, I'll say, hey, let's just jump on Zoom, and I'll just show them right there, share my screen. But this way I can do it at my own time.
Yes.
And they can watch it at their own time.
Yeah, so it's got different function, obviously, because you're doing your own recordings, but it seems like I always find Zoom's a little bit, I don't know, it's hard to navigate a way around Zoom sometimes and find things. And yeah, that's what I found anyway. I mean, I'm not tech savvy, but I found it's hard to navigate sometimes and find things and get the right settings and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I see what you mean.
Correct.
Okay,
and when you record on Zoom, it takes a while to save that recording.
It does.
And it sends it to your Zoom folder in your documents generally, but it doesn't have a name. So then you have to go in there, find it. You then have to name it. Where in Loom, as soon as it finishes, it says, okay, what do you want to name it? And it's right there in your Loom. So
it's keeping it all contained as well. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So it's so much.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
So so sign up for a Loom account and have a go. Send me a Loom. And I'll watch it when I have time today. But yeah, and you can use it for any, anything, like,
Be good to communicate. I've got a virtual assistant, and
yes,
I think it might be good to explain things that way rather than.
Yes, I'm doing a course at the moment to prepare me for a virtual assistant. I needed a virtual assistant 6 months ago, but I didn't want to jump in because I'm upgrading my business. I was doing one-on-ones with my clients,
Mm.
which I always will do a degree of that, but now I'm going to one-to-many. So I'm taking people through to
Yeah.
create spending plan, which I'm doing for her Business Express next month as a trial and practice. And so oh, I just lost my thought. What did you say, Hazel?
I was just talking about it be useful for the VA.
Connecting
yeah.
with the VA.
Yeah. So I'm currently working through a course now that's helping me prepare for a VA, because I had two types. People were saying, no, get the VA in while you're trying to create your systems. And I'm thinking, no, but it's my business. And I really believe business owner, you need to understand your systems.
Yeah.
And then you teach your VA. You don't get a VA in, have them create it, then what? And especially if they're in the Philippines, and then all of a sudden they just drop off the face of the earth, or they get hit.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they know how to run your business, and you have no idea. So
you don't.
I'm taking the time, and yes, as much as I need one, right now I'm doing that. And so I use Loom, and that's part of the thing is any process I do during the day, that is what I want my VA to do. I will go into Zoom, turn the screen on, and I will talk it through, because I'm doing it anyway myself. So I might as well just record that. And then I put it in a folder saying, okay, this is a social media task, or this is an IT task, or this is an admin task. And so when my VA is ready to come on, when I'm ready to interview and find one, then I have all the training videos. I won't have to spend the first few weeks or a month teaching them face to face. They'll just watch the video, watch it over and over again. And and so that's where it's really useful for, is your VA. So any other questions?
No, I think it's just a matter of jumping on and having a go, isn't it, really?
Yep, just go on to loom.com. You can sign up for a thing. And it's quite simple. And hopefully, like I said, if I downloaded it on my computer, and that's how I get into it that way. And that's where it brings these things to the side, because my extension is not working at the moment. I actually got an email from them saying it's kind of down at the moment. So you might be best just to download the app onto your computer and do that. You can download the Chrome extension. It may be working. I just can't test it right now. And it just sits up here, and you just click that when you're ready to go. And it counts down, like I have mine in the settings. I have it count down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I know I'm live. So just go into the settings, and they're pretty self-explanatory.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So Sherry,
yes,
just saying, with this one, you've recorded it for us kindly.
yes.
So if you were to download it so we could look at it, let's say you wanted to delete it. So if I've downloaded it, as you said, I can look at it, but once you've deleted it, then that's it. Is that right? Even though it's on my system.
No, I think you may. No.
The only reason I ask is when my girl does it, it might be because she's got the paid version. I know I can keep going back. So I'm wondering what that's the difference between the free and the paid. I'm wondering.
Yeah, she can probably have a lot of videos on her thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And but see, I haven't tried doing that, but you can test it out. I can send you. How about if I just do a little Loom, and I'll send it to you in your messengers, and see if there's a way for you to download it. It may say, hey, create an account, and you can download it to your account.
And this is on Zoom anyhow.
Account.
Yeah. Okay.
Account. Yeah, Loom.
And this is on Zoom anyhow, isn't it? I've just had a moment. We're on Zoom now, aren't we? Not Loom.
Oh, yes, we are on Zoom.
So, it's still a relevant question, but yeah, I think I'm having, again, one of those moments.
That was a good question, because if you do get a Loom, I'm sure there's a way you can download it, or even ask them to download it and share the file.
I can always Google that. Like, we can always Google that and find it out. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Sherry.
So, but so hope that helps.
Yes.
Yes, it was great. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was
And just another system that I recently used because I've put a lot of work in this year upgrading my business, and yeah, and so now, and I'm the type I love to share. If I can get something and save people a lot of time, and if you use a membership portal or a course portal, I can highly recommend Members Vault. And that's one that I can even just do another little half-hour one, on another day. And it's free. Up to 100 people can be logging into your website, into your course. You can have 3 courses on there. So I have an intro course, which some of you may be on, which is Intro, a Spending Plan to Financial Freedom, that I give access to anybody. And it's the first 3 modules of my course, and basically explains the difference between a budget and a spending plan. And then I have my full course as my second course on there, which has everything, which people get when they do my service, which for those in this group, you'll be able to get access to that next month if you sign up, which is free. And yeah, so I still have room for another course that I can put up there. And that's all the free version. It's free, and it's really
cool.
set out really cool. There's the lesson section, then there's an activity or homework section that you want them to do, and then there's actually a quiz at the bottom. You can create a quiz. And so for me personally, I teach them the concept. I give them homework to practice during the week, and then I'll have a quiz saying, okay, did you actually watch the video above? Did you do all these, so that I know? Or I'll ask a question. What insights did you learn this week? Or what benefits have you found so far in your spending plan? And they'll write it, and it's like, then I can take that, and that's a testimonial. So it's really set out really well. There's lots of different platforms like Teachable, Kajabi, that you have to pay for. This one's free, and it's so easy to use, and it looks great. And so that's something, if you're interested, I'm happy to do another half-hour little thing to share that. And that, again, is a free thing. I love to share free apps.
Cool.
So do you give people access for a certain period of time, and then they're bumped off, so that you keep that, because you don't want that 100 membership?
Yeah, I mean, I've just kind of started that, so I probably have 50 out of my 100 on there. Most of them are in the intro at the moment. And so, yeah, I will give them probably a 30-day access. And in the emails that I send out to them, they get a 30-day access of my intro. And then then it basically, if they want more access after that, they just have to ask me. Otherwise, after the 30 days, I'll cut it off, just because I'm trying to keep 100, the free version. But once I get more, and I'm actually getting more clients, and especially as I'm going to do it as a group, yeah, I'll be able to charge minimal for access to that a month, and that will pay for whatever they charge me. And I think it's only $20 a month or something. So yeah, cool. But it's great to
and that
start
was called
off
Members
with.
Vault.
Members Vault. Yeah, check that out.
Yeah.
Really
Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Sherry.
You're welcome. You're welcome, and have a good Monday, and hope you have a productive
Thank
week.
you. You too.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye,
Bye.
ladies.
Bye.